To my future self, it is with great hope that I write this letter. Knowing myself, I have full confidence that things are better than they are presently. And from this vantage point, things must improve. Life is currently filled with so much uncertainty. I've got no clue where things are headed. The only thing I know for sure is that I just got my Family Guy skin for my iPod Touch. I hope in the years to come that I have grown wiser, happier, and more successful, regardless of what form that takes. I feel like anything can happen. Just today, a boy floated away on a balloon. That made me realize how fragile things can be. I wish to not be a waste. I hope I can get through college. I hope I can get a decent job and be financially stable. And I hope that I can meet people who will care about me along the way. I will also eat a lot of Subway sandwiches just like Jared Fogle. P.S. They do anything about R. Kelly yet? Also, how is Avatar 2? Is it any good?
I'm Patrick Stewart, and I'm here to guide you on a personal tour through this powerful, yet easy-to-use multimedia universe of information.
Hey man, I just had a budget, dude. You do shit, bro. Do shit. I like budget. I don't have budget. Hang on, this isn't budget. Oh man, shit.
I thank you for briefly exploring this powerful, interactive wonder with me. Now, go, explore, and enjoy. The adventure is yours.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the show. I thought about what I wanted to do, and I think I want to talk about being funny, and in particular, I want to share about being funny because a lot of people they assume that it's some kind of talent, that it's innate, but that's not true. It's something that you learn. It's something that you refine and develop over a period of time. Okay, that's not it's not a secret. I know all about secrets. I know all about looking for secrets. But finding digging up secrets and stuff. But you know, but it's not a secret. It's something that you just gotta work on. And I don't have a vested interest in keeping that knowledge to myself. So uh, in the process of learning to be funny myself, I don't mind sharing. Okay, and you know, it would benefit my life if there were more funny people too, because the funny people, if people are funnier and they tell me jokes and I laugh, I want to laugh too. So I think it'd be beneficial to everybody if I spoke about what I had learned in terms of trying to be funnier. And the one thing I learned, a very important thing, is um, to not punch down. Don't punch down, okay? It's not nice, first of all. Okay, I think comedy can be nice and not mean, okay? And well, that's great, right? But also, I think that if we don't live, it's not the 90s anymore, it's not the early 2000s anymore, we know better, we don't, no one watches Mind and Sia. Okay, nobody watches Mind of Mencia anymore. We all know better. We all know that he was a CIA plant. We all know that he was there to manufacture consent for the Iraq War. And as people were smarter and nicer and happier. So we know better. That's not a conspiracy. You know, and it's a pretty open secret, and punching down, it used to be the norm, but we exercise more empathy now, so but if you're wondering, well, what do people do now? Well, something that still works is punching up, right? So punching up still works wonders. Why? Because the rich oligarchs of our society will have more than we ever will, and and it's okay to take them down a notch, and like Kevin Hart, right? Kevin Hart is so rich and strong. It's okay to make fun of him because he has more money than everyone, like, in the world, all the comedians in the world combined, probably. So it's okay to make fun of Kevin Hart because of course is not true, right? You're telling these crazy, funny, absurd jokes, and everyone can tell that it's not real slander, that it's just satire, and you're just doing it to try to be funny. But also, it's okay because he's got so much money, so I can say crazy things like, oh, Kevin Hart doesn't know how Halo tops work. He thinks that it's just regular ice cream, but he doesn't know that they puff it full of air, and that's what makes it lower in calories. Or Kevin Hart can get male pregnant. He's got babies growing in his testicles, and he's gonna cum them out. And I could say things like that, and everyone has a fun time, and everyone is happy, and he knows that they're just jokes, but and so and then no one gets mad, and everyone's happy, and it's fun because he's got more money than I'll ever make in the world, and and just as a testament to how punching down doesn't work, Kevin Hart can't say the same things about me, right? That would be a bad look for him, because Kevin Hart, he's a big shot. He can't make fun of me. So if Kevin Hart were to go on stage and be like, "Oi, what? Hey, what's this stupid kid named Bob doing? I bet he doesn't even know how Halo tops work. I bet he just thinks that it's just regular ice cream. He doesn't even know the secret. He doesn't even know all the secrets. He thinks that it's just regular ice cream, but no one tell him that it's full of air. That it's puffed full of air, and that's why it's low in calories. He couldn't say that, right? He couldn't say that because well, for starters, again, people know it's just a joke, but all of a sudden the difference in position, that would become slander, and I would cry. So he would you can't do that, right? Don't punching down, but you can punch up, and so that's an important lesson for people to know and people to understand about the way comedy works, and and but another thing that I learned is that um, you can punch down, but only if you go really, 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 really far, right? Again, that's not a conspiracy. Conspiracies. You know, man. Uh, uh, but if you punch down, make sure you go really, really far, like absurdly far, like like you're making fun of something so down that it's absurd, like slugs, for example, right? You can make you can punch down, but you can punch down on slugs. You can you can say like, oh, slugs, they're so stupid. um there's no strategy. God gave them no strategy. The closest thing to a slug is a snail, and the snail is still slow and dies to salt and is squishy, but at least they've got a strategy. At least they have a shell. And you ask the snail, oh well, Mr. Snail, what is it that you do when there's trouble? And the snail goes into the shell and it says, I'm safe in my house. But the slug doesn't do anything, and you have to wonder how does it exist, right? Because you have to think, oh well, how did they exist? Maybe something put them there. Maybe aliens put them there, And you have to say, well, this is just like a slug, but it's got no shell. So what are they hiding, right? What's going on there, huh? What kind of secrets do you have? What kind of secrets do the rich and powerful have? So you really got to ask these good questions, and then you learn and you grow, and then you grow and you become a better comedian. Thank you.